Jimmy Butler ejected after Miami Heat, New Orleans Pelicans brawl, 3 others tossed. The Miami Heat and the New Orleans Pelicans found themselves in the midst of a heated altercation during their recent matchup, resulting in the ejection of star player Jimmy Butler and 3 others. The incident took place in the third quarter of the game, with tensions running high on both sides. The altercation began when Pelicans forward Brandon Ingram and Heat guard Jimmy Butler got tangled up under the basket after a missed shot. Words were exchanged between the two players, escalating the situation and leading to a shoving match. The scuffle quickly turned into a full-blown brawl, with players from both teams rushing in to join the fray. Referees and coaches attempted to break up the fight, but the chaos continued to escalate. In the midst of the chaos, Jimmy Butler was seen throwing a punch at Pelicans center Steven Adams, resulting in his ejection from the game. 3 other players, including Brandon Ingram, were also ejected for their involvement in the altercation. The ejections of key players like Jimmy Butler and Brandon Ingram had a significant impact on the game, with both teams losing valuable assets. The Heat were forced to play the remainder of the game without their star player, while the Pelicans were left without one of their top scorers. The incident drew widespread attention and criticism from fans and analysts alike, with many questioning the sportsmanship and professionalism of the players involved. Brawls and altercations have no place in professional sports, and the actions of the players involved in this incident were widely condemned. Both teams will likely face disciplinary action from the league for their role in the altercation, with fines and suspensions expected to be handed down in the coming days. The NBA has strict rules and regulations in place to prevent and punish violent behavior on the court, and incidents like this are taken very seriously. In the aftermath of the brawl, both teams will need to regroup and refocus as they continue their respective seasons. The Heat and the Pelicans will need to put this incident behind them and focus on their upcoming games, as they look to make a push for the playoffs. For the Miami Heat, the loss of Jimmy Butler will be a significant blow to their lineup. Butler is one of the team's leading scorers and playmakers, and his absence will be felt on both ends of the court. The Heat will need to rely on their depth and versatility to make up for his absence, as they look to maintain their position in the Eastern Conference standings. The New Orleans Pelicans will also need to adjust to the loss of Brandon Ingram, who has been a key contributor for the team this season. Without Ingram's scoring and playmaking ability, the Pelicans will need to find other ways to generate offense and compete against tough opponents. As the dust settles on this unfortunate incident, both teams will need to learn from their mistakes and work towards preventing similar altercations in the future. The NBA prides itself on promoting a safe and respectful environment for players, coaches, and fans, and incidents like this only serve to tarnish the reputation of the league. In conclusion, the brawl between the Miami Heat and the New Orleans Pelicans was a regrettable incident that should serve as a reminder of the importance of sportsmanship and respect in professional sports. The ejections of Jimmy Butler and 3 others highlight the consequences of allowing emotions to escalate on the court, and both teams will need to take steps to ensure that similar incidents do not occur in the future. Let's hope that both teams can learn from this incident and move forward in a positive and constructive manner.